Hello and good afternoon to you all. We're here at the Sydney Cricket Ground.
Probably not a bad toss to lose. The decision is to bat first, but I reckon having a bowl on this pitch could be the smart decision. Pathirana coming in.
That'll be a dead ball.
Here we go. First ball.
Smacks that away through the gap. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Overstepped on that occasion. Now have to deal with a free hit chance. Oh my, that's racing away.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Edge, but it drops safely. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Oh, that's beautifully struck, right out of the guts and all the way.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Well, the bowler pulls out of the delivery. Something mustn't have felt right. Second dead ball in a row. Maybe there's something wrong with their shoes. Well, that's the third dead ball in a row, and the batter looks to be getting a tad annoyed at this. Oh, the crowd are getting fidgety. They're starting to murmur a bit. That's 4 dead balls in a row. Doesn't beat the infield. Ahmed over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. How will the bowler respond?
Finds the edge. Everyone's gone up. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Beats the field with a great shot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Couldn't get it through the field. That's the over. The Crowns are 24 for none.
Another massive over of power hitting. Run rate did dip a bit though, although I don't think they'll complain much about this start.
Jadeja, the spinner, coming into the attack. Shot, finds the gap with that one.
That's one from the textbook. Driven through the covers and they can really enjoy that one. No need for the fielders to chase it. You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
This should be close. Oh my, that's stuck. What a catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
New batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Perfectly timed. Great shot through the gap. Edge, but it drops safely. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Right armour is coming on to bowl from the Randwick end. Oh my, that's racing away.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Too far down leg and helped on its way. It's high and gone. It's a maximum.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Nicely played. Just runs one. Swept away but finds the fielder. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
They're setting up the middle order to really attack the later overs.
Gaikwad given the job here to bowl the last over of the innings. power and precision in that shot.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Huge edge. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
Back-to-back boundaries. This time it's 4. Magnificent hitting.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Massive outside edge. Everyone's gone up. And the innings comes to an end. The Super Kings will need 57 runs. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Gone. Brilliant caught and bowled. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Please make him welcome.
Conway ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Nearly gets the edge. Kumar with a great delivery there. Conway taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Brilliant shot there. Edge, but just out of the arm's reach of the fielder and the ball races away. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Straight to cover point for an easy catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Hazelwood, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
No, no, no. Terrible shot. Misses everything. Wow, that's missed the lot. Tripati, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Goes for it, over cover and away it goes. Oh, all the way for 6. That's all class you're watching right there.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
The right armour is coming into the attack. Back from the round weekend. Got him. That's the one they wanted. Full switch. And straight through.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket.
Please give him a round of applause.
Onto that early. That could be 4.
Picked up 4 with a lovely shot off the front foot.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Going a long way. What a shot.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Two straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Over the top and 6 more.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Gone. Oh, that's a bit unlucky.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
drilled that one away.
Well, you don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that has raced to the boundary. How will he reply?
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That's a confident appeal. Going with spin now.
The new bowler into the attack for the Bangalore Crown.
Have to go for it now.
They've gone up here.
They really need a boundary, this ball.
Nicked it. Wow, that's a huge appeal for the catch. If there's something on it, it was the faintest of edges.
Wow, what a final over. You felt it could have gone either way, but this ball...